All right, so here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Um, I'm going to explain my chart real quick so that you guys know what I'm looking at, and then we'll continue with the analysis. By the way, welcome back to Market Pros. My name is Bryant, and here we go. So I have my yellow 21. These are my moving averages. Yellow 21, red 50, blue 100, and purple 200. All right, so then I have the VPVR here to your right, measures horizontal volume at a certain price level. Basically, how your volume is vertical, this volume is horizontal. Okay, then we have our momentum oscillators, one being your RSI. All right, the next one being your MACD. Then we have a volatility measurement, which is called your BBWP. All right, so that's basically my chart. So now let's get into the analysis. Okay, so your moving averages have made a multi-crossover. We're waiting to see if there is a fan out confirmation. I mean, we kind of got one right here, but I want to see if this 100 crosses this 200 and they still continue to fan out. Now, question is, do we come up to the 50 and take out all these stop losses and where the point of control, the POC? We got the POC here right in between, POC on the VPVR, right in between the 50 and the 200. So that's going to be major resistance, okay? Between the 50 and the 200 is going to be major resistance if we do get up there. All right, so let's go down to the momentum oscillators. All right, so your RSI, trying to get out of that bearish control zone. All right, your red here is your bearish control zone. Your green here is your bullish control zone. Then we have your neutral zone, your neutral median line right here at the 50. And your RSI looks like it's going to try to get up to that. So that would coincide with us getting up to the 50 MA. All right, so if that happens and we can get above it and get above this last high, I'll be more bullish. All right, but if we get rejected from this and come back down into the bearish control zone, I'm going to be bearish, all right, according to the RSI. Okay, so it looks like we're trying to get above that 21. Like I said, we could come up to the 50, take out these stop losses, grab this liquidity, maybe even come up to the POC point of control in the VPVR. There's a lot of there's a lot of resistance right here. Like I said, MACD, fresh cross to the upside of the signal line. Positive momentum on the histogram is increasing. So if we continue this upside curvature and get this momentum on the histogram above these last highs, that's going to feed into the bullish scenario. All right, but if this is a fake out and we cross back to the downside, then that's going to be more to the bullish scenario or the bearish scenario. Your BBWP is very low right now. So when this thing turns around, that's when the move is going to happen. When this thing turns around and gets a strong upside curvature, which it looks like it's trying to do now, then that's when the move's going to happen, okay? Let's go to the 4-hour. Here on your 4-hour RSI, you're still in the bearish control zone. You're going to have major resistance right here because your signal line's coming down. You got the top of your bearish control zone. You're going to have heavy resistance, all right? Come on, TradingView. MACD, fresh cross to that zero line. Your negative momentum on the histogram is decreasing, and your MACD looks like it's trying to curl around. So are we going to find resistance at the zero line? The signal line has also passed the zero line, so that doesn't look too good. BBWP is coming down. I mean, we're kind of moving sideways a little bit up to the right here. So we're going to find out what happens next. Let's go to the 8-hour real quick. 8-hour is bouncing off that bearish control zone, finding resistance at that neutral median line. If it comes up and tests this signal line, that's also going to be resistance. As you see before, it's got rejected from there the last time. So if we get rejected and cross back below that neutral median line, I do expect us to come to the bearish control zone, and that'll feed into the bearish scenario. Now, Your 8-hour has crossed your moving average on your BBWP. So, like I said, the move is coming, but we need to get these 1 and 4-hour momentum and volatility starting to go. And that's going to feed into the 8-hour. So let's go back down to the 1-hour, talk about the bullish and bearish scenario. See, look at this. Like I just said, it's probably going to try to get up to the 50. All right. Now, if we break the 100 at 17,000, that's going to be the bullish scenario. I would expect this to come back up to the top of the range, and then we'll come back to it. Now, if we break this last low at 16,762 region, I do expect this to come down to this trend line at about 16,730 to 16,735. Okay? Now, if we break that trend line, if we break this trend line, I expect this to come all the way back down to 15,500 at the bottom of this range. This trend line is very important. It's got 3 touches right now. All right, it's very, very important. So there's the bullish and bearish scenario for Bitcoin. By the way, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord. A lot of good conversation about crypto, trading, investing, and markets as a whole. It is the place to be. You do not want to miss the Discord. Definitely join. Here on Ethereum, we are still look at this red box. Look at this red box. Still respecting the red box. Had a perfect bounce off the bottom, being held down by the 21. If we have a fan out confirmation right here. This is a fan out confirmation. The market's not looking too good right now, okay? The RSI is trying to get out of the bearish control zone. All right, your MACD, fresh cross to the upside. So, I think we could get a bounce. You know what I mean? I think we could get a bounce here, possibly up to the 50 or something. But then we're going to find out what happens next, because these multi-moving average crossover in this fan out confirmation doesn't look good. All right. Now, the bullish scenario is that we get above the POC point of control in the VPVR and the 200 at 1270. If we can do that, I expect this to come all the way up, back up to the 1320 mark at the top of the box. We break this red box like we've been talking about at 1220. Probably have a bounce at 1155 and probably come all the way back down to 1080. If we break 1080, $1,000 is in the cards, probably even lower. That would signify that Bitcoin broke down. Follow Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's going to decide what happens to this market. Let's move on to Solana. Solana's kind of been in a upwards channel. And let's see, is it breaking down? Let's check this out. All right, so looks like we broke down we have 3 touches. Looks like we're breaking down. Are we going to have a bounce? Look at these moving averages. Trying to get a multi-crossover. Are we going to get a bounce up to them and get rejected? That could happen because this 21's coming down to that trend line. All right, so yeah, man, the market does not look too good at the moment. All right, your BBWP is turning around here. Pretty strong upside curvature as the price action's moving down. MACD trying to get a crossover to the upside. Negative momentum has decreased all the way to the 0 line. If we can cross that MACD, we might get the bounce up to the 21 at 1367, 1365. Probably 1363, because we have the POC right here. All right, so 1363. 21 will probably come down, probably get a wick up to the 21, and then get rejected. Bullish case is that we break all these moving averages above 1380. I expect some resistance at $14, but ultimately I think we would get back up to this high at 1430. If we break down below this low right here, all right, 1338 region, I expect this to go all the way back down to 1280. There's your bullish and bearish case for Solana. Once again, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those bell notifications. This is time sensitive content. Continue to watch these videos. Stay ahead of the market. Definitely join the Discord. We talk about our trades. We talk about our strategies. Definitely come to the Discord. I mean, we have a channel that literally we post our strategies and you can copy them. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. I wish everyone well, and I will see you tomorrow.